Welcome back to Viking.TV's Wellness channel. I'm Mona Therese Winston. Today at a new location, not the Pacific Ocean, but I brought some water with me. And I have a little assistant today. Her name is Sally. And I hope you enjoy today's class as any others. So let's get started. Come into a seated position and sitting tall. Arms to the side. And as you inhale, lift it up. And as you exhale, down again. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, down. Feel the breath flowing all the way down to the belly button. And exhale it out again. So as you breathe in, feel your ribcage expanding to the side, to the front, to the back. And we take one more time. So inhale, lift it up. Interlock your hands. Press your hands up and keep your shoulders down. Inhale deep. Exhale slowly. Full breath in. Full breath out. Fully aware of your in-breath. Fully aware of your out-breath. And down. Now turn your head to the right as you inhale. Exhale into the center. Inhale to the left. Back to the center. Inhale to the right. Back to the center. Inhale to the left. And back to the center. Inhale, head up. Exhale. It's always good to loosen up the neck and the shoulders, where we accumulate a lot of stress and tension, most of us. And then inhale, turn your head to the right and look over your shoulder. And exhale down to the center. Inhale, coming over to the other side. And back into the center. Inhale to the right. And back to the center. Inhale to the left. And into the center. Now take your hands behind your head. And as you inhale, lift up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale down. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale down. Inhale, lift it up. Squeeze. And exhale down. Inhale up. And down. Now inhale and press your hands up like we did before. And exhale to the side. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale to the side. Inhale up. And exhale to the side. Now lift it up and then we twist gently over to the side. Lift your chest and gaze over your shoulder. Breathing in deep. Exhale out slowly. So you have a full awareness of your in-breath, full awareness of your out-breath. And now to the other side. Again, think about lifting up and then twisting from the waist and gently gazing back. Deepest breath in, slowest breath out. Full awareness of in-breath. Full awareness of out-breath. And then come into the center. Hands in front of you, maybe on your elbows. And some of you can bring your head down. Now focus on breathing into the lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take one more deep breath in. And release. Now inhale, coming up. And then come down and lie on your back. So take your right knee up and straighten your left leg out. And just hold your knee into the chest. And in this gentle stretch, you can feel your left hip opening up. If it's too much, bend your knee. And then just breathe in deep. Exhale out slowly. Feel the length of the neck and the relaxation of your shoulders. And then release, take your arms up over the head and again stretch it out. And then we take it to the other side. Breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Feel the knee dropping down towards your chest. Fully aware of your in-breath. Fully aware of your out-breath. And then take your arms over the head. Stretch it out. Now walk your legs to the right. Lift your body and head and swing it to the right. Slide that right shoulder blade out. So you now feel a stretch in the left side body. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then coming over to the other side, walking the legs over to the left and swinging your body to the left. Slide that left shoulder blade out a little now and feel the stretch in the right side of your body. Inhale. Exhale. Abdomen rise. Abdomen fall. Keep a gentle smile to relax your face. And then inhale, come into the center again. You can keep your arms over the head if you feel that is comfortable. Bend your knees. And if it's not comfortable, then take your arms to the side or maybe rest your hands on your belly. Now just let your knees drop down, stretching, opening your inner thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the breath flowing. We take a couple more deep breaths here. And then lift your knees up. Take your arms out to the side and walk your legs out a little wider than the hips. And then drop from side to side. Ever so gently, just dropping it down. Good. Let's do 2 more here. Good. And now bringing your feet together. And drop your knees to the left as you look to the right. Now keep your right shoulder down. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your face. Any tension around your eyes, between your eyebrows, release. And then inhale, coming up again. Bring it over to the other side. Drop it down. Feel the breath. Keep that smile gentle and relaxed. We take 2 more deep breaths here. And then take your arm and bring it over to the side. Lift yourself up. And we will come up on all 4 now. And then hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hip. Again, as you inhale, arch and gently gazing up. And exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Very slowly move each vertebra so you feel your whole spine in motion here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Push it back a little. And then inhale, coming forward. And exhale, round. And sit back on your heels into what we call child's pose. So breathing in and breathing out. And you know, if you can't go all the way down, you can just be on your elbows and just gently coming back. You can even have a pillow in between your lower leg and thighs. Breathe it in
Breathe it out. Feel the rhythm. Into the nostrils, out to the nostrils. Then take your arms forward as far as they can. Lift it up. Take your toes under. Come up and stretch in what we call the downward dog. You can bend your knees and lift your heel, but focus on lifting your sit bones, belly, and rib cage up. And then over time, press to your hands and stretch more and more, and then eventually stretching your knee and lower your heels down. So inhale deep, exhale slowly, fully aware of your in-breath, fully aware of your out-breath, chin to chest. Isn't it nice to stretch and open the spine like this? And then, let's walk up to our hands. And then again, inhale, stretch out of your lower back, exhale down. And then inhale, come all the way up, arms over the head. And then exhale, hands in front of your heart. Sun salutations, inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Walk yourself back. Hold the plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, your knees down. Your chest down. Inhale, come into the cobra. And exhale down. And then coming up to what we call the upward facing dog. You can lift your thighs up or you can keep your knees under. And then lift up on your toes. Broaden your shoulders. Spread your fingers. Feel how the inhalation lengthens and open up your spine. Deepest breath in. Slow spread out. Always aware of that beautiful breath. And then gently walk up to your hands. And as you inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale down. And inhale, come all the way up. Isn't that a nice way to stretch your body? And exhale. Good. Now stepping out and take your arms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale it up. Exhale to the left. Inhale it up. Now drop your right arm and reach and look up to the left. And then coming up. And to the other side. And up. And now bring your hands down again. Take your feet out hip width apart. And as you inhale, roll the shoulders and lift your chest. Exhale, hinge from your hip so you move forward with a flat back. When you can't come any longer, let your arms come down. Maybe you need to bend your knees. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, drop it down. Some of you can grab the back of your heels and some of you will stay here with bended knee. Again, it doesn't matter. Do what you can. If you feel the stretch, you are in a good place. Don't hurt yourself by overstretching. Inhale. Exhale. Fully aware of your breath. Full inhalation. Full exhalation. Now take your arms forward. Inhale and stretch out of your lower back. And exhale, hands to the hip. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale. Good. Now we step the feet out a little wider into our first variation of triangle. Feet are parallel, arms to the side. Then turn the hand up and move over to the right. And then you can look up to your left hand. Feel how you lift from the core. You root down to the outer edge of your feet. Inhale. Exhale. So you have a nice triangle shape here. Feel how you stretch the side of the body. Good. We take one more deep breath. Coming up and exhale, arm down. Inhale to the other side. Turn your right palm up and then come to the side. Shoulders are relaxed. Gaze up if your neck allow it. You can also look down. Feet up, still parallel. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Now maybe step a little further out. Turn your right foot out. Left heel out. And we go to the second variation of triangle. So lift your arms up. Reach as far to the right as you can. Let your arm go down under the knee, on your ankle, on the floor. Maybe have a yoga block. Feel how you stretch out from the right and then spiral your chest up. Shoulder down away from your ears. Gaze up to your thumb. Inhale. Exhale. Eyes can be closed or open, up to you. Relax those shoulders. Don't bring them into the ears. Away from the ears. Good. And then inhale, come up. Turn your feet forward and lift your arm up. Big circle. And exhale, down. Now we turn the left foot out. Excuse me. And then coming up again. And reach as far to the left as you can. And then down. So hand to the shin. And it's okay to stay here. If you can let your body go down, 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 down. And then again, stretch from the left side and feel the rotation opening up your body. Lengthen the neck and gaze up. Inhale. Feel that outer rotation. Root down to the outer edge of your right foot, lifting from your right inner ankle. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Let it go. And then as you inhale, come up. Again, turn your feet forward. Arms all the way up over your head. And then exhale, hands to the hip. Now lift your chest up. And come forward again. Hands come right to the floor. And inhale, lengthen to the spine. So you feel a nice length. And then again, you can bend your knees if you need to. Now walk your hands back to the line of the toes or heels. Head down, shoulders up. Shake it out. Bring the breath fully into the nostrils, out to the nostrils, chin to chest, relax your neck. 3. Lift your shoulders. Elbows point back, fingers point forward. And 2. 3. 4. And 5. Now as you inhale, stretch it out of your lower back. Exhale, hands to the hip. And inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, take it in, and we can walk it out a little. Good. Roll your shoulders up to the ears and back. Good. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, center yourself. As always, you could go to a tree, a wall, a counter, and have some support. But if you can, just have your toe on the floor, underneath the knee, or above the knee into our tree pose. So hands in front of your heart. Lift yourself up. Keep a gentle smile, steady gazing at a single point that will help you to find more stability and steadiness. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulders relax. Straighten your elbows. Reach up to the tip of the fingers. But if that's not comfortable for you, you know you can just have your hands here. Good. And down. Now let's do the other side. Sometimes one side is easier than the other. So again, we could have the toes touching and just be here. But you go to the variation where you feel most comfortable, where you feel most stable. And then rise up. And that apparently not there for me. And then inhale. Exhale. Gently. Feel how you lift up from the core of the bed, like you zipped up a tight pair of pants, so your core helps you. Oops, you can't do that while you do this. You stay focused. And inhale. Exhale. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And then exhale, release, and let it down. Good, again, we can walk it out. Now let's sit down and do some stretches for the back of the body, your hamstring. So take the skin out to the side and sit up tall. Flex your feet and feel that little inner rotation, bringing your big toes together. There's a little space between your heels. Then inhale up as tall as you can. And from there, hinge forward. Grab your toes, your feet, whatever you can, and let your head just drop down. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Lengthen to the spine, coming out of your lower back. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Let go of any tension that may be around your shoulders. We take 1 more deep breath here. Exhale it out. And then as you inhale, lengthen to the spine. Coming up, take your hands behind you so the fingers are pointing in, elbows are pointing back. You could lift up with straight leg, but for most people that's a little too much in the beginning. So let's bend a knee, lift the hip, then roll the shoulders back and lift up a little more so your heart and hip come up as the highest point into what we call tabletop. Press to the sole of the feet, press to the palm of the hand. Lift your heart, let your head drop back. Open your shoulders and chest. And then we come down again. Wonderful. Now straighten your leg and turn your right leg out. So you feel that outer rotation. We have done this so many times. I know that you know what to do. And coming from, but just in case there's somebody here for the first time, lengthen the right side. So the midline of the body, come over the inner thigh and roll the thigh back. Then bring the right arm forward and come down. So for some of you, it will look like this. Perfect. And over time, you will just go deeper and deeper. But if you can feel it, you are doing just great. Breathe. We always have a concentration, our deep focus on the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And let's take 1 more deep breath here. And then we come up and we take the right knee up. So the right foot is on the inside or the outside of your knee. Make sure both sit bones are down, so you root down to that right sit bone. You lift up and then you spiral around. You can hug it, or you can hold it, or you can bring your arm over, or you can grab on the other side of your shin. All up to you. Wherever you are, that's where you are. And you can't be anywhere else, so don't try. Lift up, gaze back. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Full inhalation. Full exhalation. Now exhale and derotate and grab the instep of your foot and then lift up or hold your ankle, and then we'll look over to the other side. Full rotation. Press a little to the hand on the floor to help you lift up, and then rotate, rotate, rotate. Now take your hands forward and then bow down. And then lift it up. And then stretch your leg out. Let's do the other side. So we start with just bending the knee and dropping the left leg out to the side. Lift yourself up. Midline of the body is right over the inner thigh. And then we come forward. And we go down. Again, think about bringing the front of the body forward. So you come out of the lower back. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Feel the ribcage expanding. Exhale, contracting. Take 2 more deep breaths. And take 1 more deep breath. And then as you inhale, you come up. You bring the knee up so the foot is on the inside or the outside. Then you lift yourself. You hold, you hug, you bring over, or you grab the outer thigh. But whatever you do, the most important is sitting as tall as possible, and then start the rotation from the waist, and then gazing over your shoulder. You keep your chin level with the floor or ground, so you don't look up, you don't let it drop. Lift up from the top of the head. Inhale. Exhale. Stay connected to the breath. It helps you to move more smoothly, and it also will help you to calm down your mind. Center yourself. And now we release. We take it to the other side. We lift it up and we rotate over. Inhale. Exhale. And then come on in to the center. Now in the center, we bend our knees. We take our arms up. We lean back. Then we lift our feet. And maybe we go halfway up. Maybe we go all the way up. Doesn't matter. Inhale. And it's also okay to sit here and hold your knee, or maybe even better to have your feet on the floor and just practice getting the strength there in the core and back to hold you eventually to sitting in the full variation of the boat pose. And we always have a smile. Yeah? No? Exhale down. Lift yourself up. Bring your feet in. Let your knee drop out and then shake them out a little. Then lift yourself up, coming forward. Let your head drop down. Inhale. Exhale. You can take the elbows in front of you. But I would encourage you to not hold on and pull your feet up so you overstretch the ligament. So hold it down there. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Good, and then inhale, coming up. So where your big toes are now, bring your heels there. So you have a nice diamond shape forming here, and then coming down again. Some of you will be able to bring your forehead down to your heels, and others will not. And again, it's not what it's about, but if they are there, they are there. Just go to the extent you can. Don't force anything, don't expect anything, and definitely don't judge yourself in any way. You're perfect as you are. Some days we can do more than others. So just breathe in, breathe out. Let go of any tension and really focus on stretching out of the lower back. And then we come up. We take it back, bringing our knees together. And just for a moment, let's come up on all four again. And exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Now as you inhale, stretch your right arm and left leg out, coming in and open up, straight line. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Sit back on your heels into the child's pose. You can have your arms in front of you here, but you could take them down to the side also and let your shoulder drop down on each side of your knee, if that's better. Now focus the breath into the lower back. Deep breath. Feel your ribcage expanding, belly contracting as you exhale. Always be in the breath. One more deep breath. Exhale it out. Take your arms forward. Lift yourself up. Now come down on the elbows. Walk those knees back a little. Then you bring your knees down and your hip down. So when you are here, the elbows are right underneath your shoulders. And you roll the shoulders back and you lift yourself up. You shake the hip out a little and then stretch it out. Lift the belly button up so your pubic bone pressing to the ground. Some of you could bend your knees and let them drop down like this, but if they're hanging here, then it's better that you are down there, so you don't create any tension. But if you can bend them in, press it up. You shouldn't find any strain in your hamstring. The hamstring should be very relaxed. And maybe you, when you do this, can feel a little stretch on the front of your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. It's a beautiful day today. Every day is a beautiful day. We can just close our eyes and tune into the breath, feel the life in our body. Let's take one more deep breath into this back bend. And then exhale, straighten your leg if they're bent. And then coming down, hands under the head. Shake your hip out a little. And then bring your feet in so they're hip width apart, hands to the shoulder. Then we lift all the way up to the upward dog. And then come back to the downward dog. And we stretch it out. So today we will do the pigeon pose. And I know from the years I have been teaching that some people just can't do this. And that's okay. I will give you an option. So don't be discouraged. But if you can, take your right knee up to the side, slide the left back, and then come to your elbow or chest. If this is not possible, you can do like we did in the beginning. Take your right ankle on top and come into what we call the eye of the needle. Okay? So there's always a way. No excuses for not practicing. So here we are, either on your elbows or down. So let's take 4 more deep breaths here. So watch out you don't fall to the right or to the left. You stay in the center. You can always have a block or a pillow underneath your hip if you need to. Good. Take 1 more deep breath. And then exhale. If you're lying on your back, just take your left ankle on top of your right knee and stretch the other side. And then we come up, we can walk it out a little. And then we take it to the other side. Left knee out and under. So the knee is out to the side of the body. Now staying on your elbow or coming down on your chest, your choice. Breathe it in. This is such a nice way. Either you're lying on your back or here on the front. Doesn't matter. It's such a nice stretch. If you do a lot of hiking, running, walking, then take your hands to the side, lift yourself up, and then just come back, and we will come back and lie on our back, okay? And we have knees bent, and we take the right leg up, then circle it. 1, 2, always good to keep flexibility, strength in our ankles. Our feet carry us around all day long. And then the other way around. And then we flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and shake it out a little. Now to the other side. You know, you can hold it, you can have the knee bent, just do what you can. And 1, 2, 3, spread the toes and curl them in. Now the other way around. And then flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Excellent, and shake it out. Now feet on the floor, arms side to side. And then make a little pelvic tilt. And then lift it up. Feel the breath flowing into the nostrils, out to the nostrils. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale your arms over the head, and as you exhale, vertebra for vertebra, gently bring it down again. Bring your right knee up, left knee up, hug your knee, and rock a little from side to side. Now take both legs up. You can have your hands under the hip and knees can be bent. I just want you to have the legs up for a little while. Spread your toes and breathe it in, breathe it out. Just feel the blood flowing down from your toes to your hip. Every day your heart pumps the blood up to be reoxygenated, so it's so nice to help it out. It's also very good if you have water retentions to bring your legs up a little higher. Maybe not this high, but a little bit higher than your hips. Like 5-10 minutes a day is really good. You could also have the legs up a wall. You can have a block under the hip so your hip is a little higher. And then bend your knees. Place your feet on the floor. Straighten your legs out. Arms at the side. The next can maybe be a little challenging, but let's do what we can. So press all your body weight up on your forearms so the hands are down. Now roll the shoulder back. Lift your heart up and let your head drop back if you feel comfortable with it. We call it the fish pose. So flip your feet up like a fin and spread your toes out like a mermaid's tail. Or mermaid. Merman. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then we come down. We bend the right knee. We take the right arm out to the side and we twist it over. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then inhale, coming up, and bring the knee into your chest and lift your head up. Squeeze it together. And stretch your arms up out over the head. And then exhale, take the other one up, over to the right and look to the left. Keep your left shoulder on the ground. Full breath in, full breath out. Very nice. And then coming up, bringing your knees in and head up, stretch it out. And then stretch your leg, shake your hips out, shoulders down away from your ears, let the toes drop to the side, palms up, shoulders down. Loosen up your jaw a little and feel abdomen rise and fall. Don't think about breathing, just notice the breath flowing to your body. Fully aware of your in-breath, fully aware of your out-breath. Feel that lower back dropping down. Deep concentration on the gentle wave of your breath, renewing, restoring your body. Mentally scan your body and release any tension there may be, from your toes to your heels, to your knees, to your hips. Completely relax. Feel your spine, all the muscles around your spine. Release and let go. Fingers, wrist, elbows, shoulders dropping down. Feel the length of the neck and the back of your head, heavy and relaxed. Your forehead, space between your eyebrows, eyeballs sinking into the back of your head, keeping a little space between your teeth. And your lips are really soft and relaxed. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Just surrender, let it go. Take a moment here and just enjoy the stillness, the quiet space. And then feel your fingers and toes. Shake it out. Then bend your knees. Roll onto your right side. And coming up and sit. Sitting tall, shoulders roll back. Take a moment to just feel the practice and being upright again. And eyes are softly closed. Fully aware of your inhalation, exhalation. And then open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me again. I'll see you next Saturday for more practicing. Either we will be at another new location or the Pacific Ocean. I don't know yet, but I will be there. See you soon. Have a great week.